Welcome to Botch's Mechanic, where we tell you don't worry about putting the bumper on.
Okay, for listeners, I did not know what Mark was going to say. He said he had an intro in mind. You know what? I stand by it. We shouldn't have had to worry about putting the bumper on. But we'll get into that at the end of our story. So, this is a wrap, if you haven't put that together.
Yep.
We'll go back. How far do we want to go back? Do we want to go back to, say, Wednesday or Thursday?
Maybe? I guess what you got in mind.
The Ford's tie rod started acting really bad about Wednesday. So I told the guys, hey, we're going to work on my Ford this weekend. But we'd already scheduled out to do the timing, water pump, and oil seals on Alan's black 4Runner, right? And so Wednesday, the tie rod starts getting bad. I kind of started driving the 4Runner a little more just because, you know, who knows how long it's going to last. And Thursday, I order the parts for the tie rod. Thursday night, I jack up the passenger side of the Ford. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to shake all the tires to see if there's anything else. And I grab hold of that and I shake it, and the wheel bearing shot. I don't have wheel bearings yet. So I told the guys, we're not worrying about the Ford. We're just worrying about the 4Runner. So Friday, they come over. We get the 4Runner. Did we have it all the way tore down Friday night?
Pretty sure we did.
I think you're right.
There might have been a couple components we didn't have all the way down, but we got it fairly torn down.
So, you know, we tore all the timing covers off. We took all the pulleys off, which on mine, it was a pain in the ass to get pulleys off. They were all seized on. This one has had oil leaking for God knows how long.
And spraying all over the place.
The whole timing cover's a mess, right? There's oil everywhere. But every component that we grabbed slid off like it was brand new. Like, there wasn't a thing we had a problem with.
Yeah.
So, we get everything off, get the water pump off, which the water pump wasn't leaking on that one, but you're in there. You may as well do it. We did, first we dropped the AC condensers so that the tensioner was easy to get off. All of that went well. It came apart beautifully. Saturday morning, we kind of slept in Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
I slept in pretty good.
That's right. I worked all weekend, too. So I was getting up and going to work, and then would get you guys when I was done. So we were starting around 11.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning around 11, we pulled the oil seals out Saturday and got the camshaft pulleys off, or gears off.
Mm-hmm. That
stuff we all tore down on Saturday, and that all went easy. Honestly, the whole job went easy. Timing just kind of fell back together. I got the timing belt on the first time the right way. The truck idled beautifully before assembly. I didn't have him start it while it was still tore down. I just wanted to make sure, right? And we didn't have an issue where it had breakup at 2,400 RPMs. 28, whatever it was. And, you know, it all went great. And I really have nothing to say about Saturday up to that point. Like, the car just kind of fell back together.
I think we had a little hard time when we replaced the radiator. Because of brackets and stuff. And
the radiator that O'Reilly sent us had the wrong brackets. That was it. We swapped the brackets off the old radiator. It slid in. Everything went together really easy. We put the coolant in. We get it bubbled. Everything's good there. Then we decided to go out on a test drive. But we weren't going to put the whole car back together, right? We were going to leave the bumper off, because that's a whole step. And if something was wrong, we were going to have to take it off anyway. We pull out on the road, and Alan just takes off. He's like, man, my car's feeling good. It's peppy. It's fast. And he just takes off, right? And I'm like, hey, Alan, things feeling good. You're going kind of fast. And then I just see him swerve in front of me, not even a mile from my driveway. He just kind of like swerves all over the road in front of me. And then he just comes over the radio. I just hit a deer. That poor little Bambi, dude.
Yeah. I hate it was a little one, but I think it saved a lot of headaches what we were going to deal with if it was a big one.
For sure. All it did, it bent the radiator back, busted the brackets. It bent the AC condenser a little bit, but I just pulled that back to straight. That's it, really.
Yeah.
So then we just got back to pulled it back in the shop, drained all the coolant out of it, pulled the radiator out. We kind of stood on the radiator to straighten her back straight, which it did. It came back straight. Then we swapped the brackets that O'Reilly's had supplied on. Thank God we didn't. We took those off first. And we just kind of dropped it down in the frame rails and tightened everything back up and put the bumper on. And it was fine. There's no leak in oil.
No.
No nothing. It's just great. That car is, I would say it's a $13,000 car now instead of a $6,000 car. No, it's, dude, working on shit sucks. And then to have it just get like instantly broken like that, it's like, come on, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah,
well,
and then
that's our own dumb luck at some point in one another. It's just we have a failure right after fucking fixing it.
You got to botch a job here and there to understand you're not a good mechanic. We get it. Oh, but no,
we were too humbled that the timing went well, unlike yours.
Mine took 4 months. Now we know it was never timing. It was a sensor, but yeah, it was fun, dude. It's nice when you work on something and it just works, right? Yeah. Nothing had to be drilled out. The studs stayed in place. Like everything worked exactly how it was supposed to. And we don't
He didn't have half his parts fail like mine.
Yeah. Then we did some messing around with Tacoma on Sunday. We think we have a game plan for fixing Mark's limp mode.
Yeah, hopefully. We always say that.
Someday, Mark. Someday. We will tell the listeners.
Someday.
We have solved it. Yeah. It's even been to mechanics, and the mechanics couldn't fix it. Like,
no.
Like we're at a point now of it's going to be the stupidest, simplest fucking thing, and we're just going to change it, and it's just going to work.
It's literally what's going to happen.
Let's see. Then now we're into Monday. What'd you do on Monday? I barely talked to you on Monday.
I worked.
Well, what happened at work? Anything fun?
I don't think major, besides I probably picked up some form of poison ivy or something.
You're not supposed to do. I thought you were immune. Remember, you always are so proud of the fact that you don't get poison ivy very often. Or is that Alan?
I didn't say that. I think that was Alan. I said that I don't get ticks on me that often. Which,
okay.
Which I was proven wrong. I had one on me Monday, so I guess there was that. But it's been like 2 months since I had one.
Dude, I haven't even seen a tick. Like, I don't know if they're more of a springtime problem. Because I haven't seen one in a while. I haven't even found one on the dogs. I thought I found one on Mercy, but it was just a spot where she'd been itching too hard. Because that old dog has itchy skin all the time.
Yeah, I think a month into spring, or maybe even less than that, I had 5 on me in one go. I'm like, the fuck, guys?
You're gonna start
since then, I haven't had one.
You're gonna have to start wrapping duct tape around your ankles so that they stick to the duct tape.
I really don't have issues with that. They crawl up my pants and get on my shirt, and then they start getting in my neck is when I notice them.
So you have to put some duct tape. You have to wear a duct tape necklace that they just stick to the duct tape.
Beyond that, it's some that I've knocked off a branch and landed right on my arm, which I think this one did that. Because I found it on my upper arm. Which that spot didn't increase, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, then Friday we had the battery in our tractor die. So I call the boss, right? I'm like, hey, the battery's bad in the tractor. And he's like, well, they changed the way that battery works, and I have to have some custom cables made. So you're just gonna have to jumpstart it for a couple days. And I'm like, oh my god. So he came up on Monday. Sure enough, he had to make some custom cables to be able to route to the new battery for this tractor. And so we get the new battery in, and the farmhand uses it most of the day. I had a appointment Monday afternoon, so I left. And then when I came to work this morning, he goes, yeah, the battery in the tractor is bad again. It won't start. And he's like going through the whole list of what he's tried. And so I call the boss and I tell him, hey, I think it's actually the alternator because the battery's dead again. He's like, well, fuck. Okay, let me get a hold of a mechanic. I'll get someone up there, right? I walk over to the tractor because I was going to jumpstart it and pull it out of the barn so the mechanic didn't have to work on it in turkey shit, right? I walk up to the tractor, and the bozo had left the PTO on when he shut it off. And the tractor won't start with the PTO turned on. So I turned the PTO off, and it started up perfectly fine.
No.
So then I had to call my boss and be like, never mind. I just work with bozos. But we also... so we were talking about the composter, and it was so funny. Because, I had that whole fiasco with the composter. We spent all that money to have it rebuilt, right? Yeah. And we were sitting there working on the tractor right next to the composter as it's running. And I'm like, yeah, it seems to be working really good now. It's not getting caught like it was. And maybe 2 minutes later, we just hear it go click, click, click. Because it was caught. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So then we kind of spent like an hour or two just diagnosing, going through it. And he's like, well, I think maybe the teeth are different sizes. I'm like, maybe. But that doesn't really make sense, right? So finally, we hear back from the guy who actually invented this damn thing. I'm going to say damn thing. It is a terribly designed piece of equipment. And he goes, I think that the hydraulic control valve is bad. And that's what started this whole problem. Because the original problem was that it was getting stuck. Well, then it sat over our coldest 3 days because I couldn't run it when it was getting stuck, right? Then we fixed it, or thought we fixed it, and everything in the drum was frozen. So when it turned, it just rapidly disassembled the composter. Then we spent all this money to have it rebuilt, and now we're back to the original problem. So tomorrow he's coming out. We're going to try. I'm sure the listeners love hearing about turkey composters, but whatever. It's on my mind. I think it's interesting. So the boss is going to come out. We're going to try and bleed the system because maybe there's just some air trapped in there. And if that doesn't work, then we have to take the pump off so we can get the data plate off the pump, because the guy that invented the composter doesn't even know what pump is on it.
Oh, God. What is this, a one-off?
No, it's not. They're just not a very good company. Okay, I'm not going to talk crap. Let me rephrase. Rotoposter makes a product that does its job. Damn it, now I even plugged their brand. The company makes a product that does its job, and it does an okay job at it. The mechanics behind how it does its job could have been done so much better.
Much better.
And the structure of the company and the way that they have things organized could be so much better. But we're going to pull the pump if we have to. Go from there. I just would be nice to put birds in the composter, put shavings on top of them, and know that they're going to compost 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
This whole gamble of what I'm going to get out the other end is getting really old. But, yeah, I don't have anything else. The historic plate that I bought for the 4Runner ended up being the wrong one because I thought the state would give me a 98 sticker because, I mean, it makes sense, right? No, they don't make the stickers. I have to find one with a 98 sticker already on it.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It makes sense because they're two separate stickers, unlike the one sticker we have nowadays.
Yeah. So I've got, which that's a weird option too. Why were there ever two stickers? And how are historic plates going to work, 26 years from now when people are trying to use our modern plate?
I think my uncle, they have like a metal tag for.
Yeah, that's the 60s. The 60s were the way to do it. They've got like, and I've got one somewhere. Because I had one for my Jeep, my little CJ5. That came with a plate, but it had the wrong year tab on it. So I went and bought just the metal tab to put on my license plate. Yeah. And I never did it because I never registered the Jeep. So, it's going to be cool, though. It'll be nice to have that nice historic plate on there so that I can use it for club events, which, if you know anything about our club, we do a lot of events. We do, and the type of events we do require a lot of driving. And they don't specify that your club event can only be so far. So what's the problem with me, if it's a club event, driving it to Missouri and doing a club event in Missouri? There's nothing against that in the books,
Yeah.
And at least it's the 4Runner, right? I don't drive the thing a whole lot. Mostly drive the F-250. Though, I will say, having now driven the 4Runner mostly this week, that thing is so much more comfortable than my F-250, dude. I love my F-250. But the 4Runner just absorbs all the bumps. And, it does long travel things. And it does them well. So you're just driving down the road and it's just like, yep, this is cushy. I need to swap those seats out of the other ones so that I've got nice cushy seats too.
Yeah. Probably help.
Let's see, what do we got going on this weekend? Oh, this weekend we're going camping at our friend's house.
Yep.
More yard camping. We're campers, right? At heart. We like to camp. But we've been doing a hell of a lot of yard camping because it is so much cheaper. And you can continue to do all the other stuff you have to do in life while yard camping.
Yep.
I guess
might fix a vehicle. I haven't confirmed that one yet. I don't think they've ordered parts for it yet, so probably won't be happening this weekend.
Someday, though, we're going to have to put a fuel tank in a... what is that thing? Crown Vic?
Crown Vic? Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was a Crown Vic or a Grand Marquis. No, not Grand... Wait, is Grand Marquis what Josh has? The alternate to the Crown Vic?
Yes. I also know you got the Prowler? Not the Prowler. There's a Mercury one out there, too.
Really?
Yeah. I just don't remember it, because Lincoln Mercury made their own version of the Vic as well.
No, I'm pretty sure that so the Grand Marquis is the Mercury version.
Oh, okay.
I think the town car is the Lincoln version.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the town car is the Lincoln version.
Gotcha.
God, that is ugly. Okay, the Crown Vic, it's an okay looking car. The Grand Marquis, I think it's a step up in looks. I think they're really good looking cars. Lincoln's supposed to be the luxury brand, and this thing is butt-ass ugly, dude. It's got this teeny tiny little grill that's this big. It's not an attractive car.
Actually, might have been Marauder or something like that. I don't remember. There's like another variant out there.
I say, isn't the Marauder? Oh yeah, there is. There's a Mercury Marauder too. It looks like it's the same class. I don't know enough to be correct here. I just think they're neat cars.
Yeah. I just know that Cletus had driven Vicks and the Marauders a couple times, so that's all I know.
What's the difference between the Marauder and the Grand Marquis? Okay, the Marauder is a rare high-performance muscle version of the Grand Marquis.
Got you. That makes more sense why I know that one more.
The Marauder has the 4.632 valve, which is the same as what was in the Cobra.
Okay, yep.
So a Marauder would be a lot closer to like my 96 Cobra than what the 2 valve that's in the Marquis is.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want a Marauder now. How hard are they to find? Like, that'd be way more comfortable than my Mustang.
I want to say they're even more harder than it is to find. I could be wrong.
Here's one for 13.5. Here's one for 7,500, 5,500, 14.9. All right, I want one, but I'm not paying that for a fucking Panther. This is like legitimately a cool car, though.
Yeah, it is.
Like I've never really, I obviously Crown Vics. Dude, the interiors of these are better than the Grand Marquis and Crown Vics.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Anyways, we're an off-road. Well, I guess the person who has the car, the Crown Vic, it is an off-road Crown Vic. So it's on top.
It was part of the game of 500 at one point.
Yeah. So I guess that's a wrap on our wrap.
Any voicemails or no?
This is a good time to do voicemails, and I haven't checked voicemails in a hot second. I'm going to guess not, because people don't like us.
I assume not either, but thought about it.
The last one is Joe Karen with Cash for Clunkers.
Yep.
So, no, we don't have any listeners. Yeah, but the listeners should get really excited for the episode coming up on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when I get it out.
How you
Probably Monday, because this week the episode that was supposed to come out Monday didn't come out till Monday night because I forgot to edit it.
The one after this episode will be a good one.
It will be a good one. Yeah, all right, we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, later.